Hi everybody. So as you can tell, I am not in my back garden today. So I have been going and doing more exercise. I have taken the dog out for a walk every day this week, which is if you ask my brothers, that's good for me. And I have been for a run every day this week so far except one. We ran to the gym today. I've been to the gym, been swimming, and now I'm just walking back. So I've been keeping up my fitness regime. By the way, my hair, it was an accident, but I actually quite like it now. So you don't need to adjust your phones or laptops. My hair is actually that bright. Yeah, so I thought I would do a video straight after I've done my exercise. One, to not only prove that I'm getting out and doing what I say, rather than being like, oh, I did 4 runs, yeah, I felt great. But two, actually, someone made a point to me earlier. I was like, oh, I need to put on more makeup and sort my hair out for my video. And they're like, why do you need to do that? Because you don't always wear makeup. You don't always look great if you're not feeling great. So maybe think, well, you know, it's realistic if I'm not putting makeup on, and I look like this most of the time, and I think more people should be pleased with their appearance. I don't know if you can really tell, but I've got quite bad bags under my eyes today. I've been feeling quite rough this week, on and off. I felt a lot like I've had a hangover, which is not a hangover because I haven't drank enough alcohol to have a hangover in probably weeks or months. So that's been a bit frustrating. I keep getting like really bad headaches and like feeling like I want to be sick, migraines, my vision starts going. Obviously had like the stomach pains and stuff, and it stopped me doing a couple of things this week, but I have like tried to persevere with, especially taking the dog for a walk, even if it's not very far, just around the block, making sure that I'm doing something. With regards to the drinking water that I said I'd do more of, I've got to admit that's probably the worst one out of my 3 goals that I have done this week. I seem to like Coke Zero a lot at the moment, or Pepsi Max and that sort of thing, and I tend to drink more of that than water. So as from now, I am putting a ban on that for myself. So we'll see on Sunday with my next video if I've managed to keep away from the Coke or Pepsi for then. I think the water will help a lot, to be honest, because with this hot weather I think it's not helping the headaches, and then, you know, it just makes things worse. So I have no excuses. I need to drink more water. I have been better when I've been going to bed. I have made sure that I don't always put the TV on and I go straight to sleep. So I have slept a little bit better. I'm still feeling like quite tired and lethargic. With regards to like my gluten-free diet, it's going well, but I found it takes like me 10 times longer to actually go food shopping, or even, you know, it's not like before where if I miss breakfast I could nip in and get something quick on the go to work or anything from a shop, because they don't do stuff like that, and forever having to read the backs of the label. So that's a little bit frustrating, but you know, there's worse things happen at sea. So I guess after a while I'll get used to knowing what's got what in, what hasn't, you know, the main things I can go for. So I shouldn't really complain about that. What was quite interesting today, and it kind of clicked for me, and I think it's probably quite obvious, but we were learning about, in our training today, we were learning about stress and the hormones it releases on the body, like the cortisol and stuff. And when I was talking the other week about how IBS and IBD is really affected, it seems to always be followed quite often by anxiety, low mood or depression. I think I missed a really key thing in that, is that stress plays a huge part in it, and in particular it's a bit like a cycle. So if you're getting stressed because of being sick or because you're having a flare up or something else is stressing you, it's kind of going to make you feel worse, so your body's not going to repair, and then you're going to get ill again, and then you're going to get more stressed. So it's like a big cycle. So obviously the doctors say, oh, you just have to get rid of what's stressing you, which is very easy for doctors to say. But if something's stressing you that you can't get rid of, for example, some people's work might be stressing them, or you know, something like that, then it's very difficult to kind of eradicate those stresses. So I have been looking at different ways and different techniques that people use to relieve stress. So one of them obviously is like, I went and had a massage yesterday, and it wasn't, I was expecting to be really relaxed, and it was more like a sports massage, and actually it really hurt. I've never been in so much pain from a massage, and this morning I was like, oh, I'm going to wake up with bruises. So I tried that, but I had to think today. I've been speaking to people who have been doing a lot of mindfulness and meditation, and they said that helps, and I've always thought like, oh god, like meditating is that you spend hours just sat on the floor with your legs crossed, and you know what's that going to do for me? I'm too busy for that. But actually, when I've looked a bit more into it, it's not about that at all. Especially mindfulness, you know, you can do it for 10 minutes when you wake up. It's more about your mindset and how you think, rather than the act of sitting there, you know, cross-legged humming. That's not meditation or not meditation or not mindfulness. So I decided I'm going to give that a try this week. I've heard you can also get like mindfulness CDs and stuff, or you know, download them onto your iPhone or whatever, so you can listen to them in the car, or you can listen to it when you're on the go, say if you've got a long walk or something. So I was thinking maybe when I take the dog for a walk, then maybe it's something I could listen to and try and, you know, de-stress and be calm. But we will see. I'm stood at the end of my gym, and there's cars keep pulling up like, why is she filming? I think they're a bit like, ooh. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to give that a try this week. I'm going to see what I can find, and I will let everyone know how I get on. I'm also going to look a bit more into the whole cortisol levels and stress, and how that can affect like IBS and IBD. But again, I need to do some research on that. Anyway, I best go home and get showered and get ready for bed, as it is getting late. Yeah, I will let everyone know how my mindfulness is going and how my exercise is going, and if I feel, and maybe if I look any better than I do today. And I will see everyone on Sunday. So thank you for tuning in, and speak to you then. Bye!